Hey everyone, this is Brother D. It's been a while since I've made a video, and right now I'm filming in kind of an odd location. I'm inside my trailer for my powered parachute. Anyhow, I want to share something that happened recently that kind of fulfilled a childhood dream. As a kid, I loved aviation, airplanes and ultralights. Well, my sister actually knew a guy who owned a Quicksilver MX, and he said he'd bring it over to the farm sometime so her baby brother could have a look at it. Well, on the day that he was supposed to show up at the farm, he never arrived. In fact, he never did come to the farm with his ultralight. Now, something else happened that came somewhat close. I was home from college one summer, and I remember looking at the eastern horizon, and I saw about 26 hot air balloons heading straight toward the farm. And little by little, you could see them dropping out of the sky as they were landing. And I was thinking to myself, man, I wish one of them would land here. But then the last one dropped out of sight, and I was so disappointed. But then soon I saw that last balloon pop up again, pop up over the horizon, started heading toward the farm, and guess what? That balloon landed on the family farm. And it turns out, I found out later from my uncle, that that balloon had tried to land at his place, but he wouldn't allow them to land because of his precious hayfield. That experience with the balloon was awesome. It was a dream come true. But not fully, not entirely, because it still wasn't an airplane or an ultralight. Well, fast forward about 20 years. And I finally got my private pilot license for airplane, and soon after that I started flying powered parachutes. Well, I mowed out a grass landing strip on the farm, and I remember one day that I was walking up to my trailer, the one I'm sitting in right now, and I was getting ready to do a pre-flight, and then I saw an airplane, a yellow airplane flying really low, and he looked like he was getting ready to land. So what I did was I dropped everything I had in my hand. I dropped my flight bag, I dropped my flight jacket, just put them on the ground and whipped out my cell phone as quickly as possible. And I want to show you the footage of what I captured. So, you can see from this photo that the plane is a Carbon Cub, and that explains why it was able to both land and take off on a 650-foot runway. The young man reclining in the back seat, that was his first ever flight. Boy, that must have been a rush. This next photo shows the pilot with my sister's dog cautiously approaching. So, about the pilot. He probably wouldn't have landed at the farm had there not been a prior connection. He's a friend of one of my other pilot friends. I'd been told that this pilot might drop in sometime, but there was no prior warning the day it happened. So here's the video of the pilot taxiing and then departing into the headwind, along with some live audio. And you can hear a bit of dialogue between my sister and I.
Ooh, he's not going very fast.
No, he's not taking off yet. He's going to turn around.
Oh, well, I got to keep hold of Scout then.
He's going to take off toward us.
Okay. He's taxiing then.
This will be cool. Watch, he'll be off the ground in no time. Well, after talking with the pilot, I found out that he actually has a runway about a mile behind mine. So about an hour later I took off, and you know what I did? I went straight to his house and I buzzed his runway a couple of times. I hope this story and this video has been inspirational. Just keep in mind that sooner or later, dreams do come true.